What's going on, everyone? And welcome to Town of Salem 2 Rolls tier list. We've gone through so many beginner guides now. And now it's time to update the tier list. This is the tier list for Town of Salem 2 version 1.5.06. And I can double check that for you. Version 1.5.06. Had a little small security update recently. I wasn't going to cover it, but we will update our Rolls tier list right now. So let's get into that. It's been a while, and not many things have changed. Let's start from the top and work our way down to the bottom. S tier, I still 100% believe an average player to an average player, Marshal is the best role in the game. You click a button, you automatically get confirmed, you start leading town. People will follow you. Now, in casual mode, there's some more asterisks with Marshal, as I'm about ready to cough. Like, there's certain times you don't want to reveal, and you gotta watch out for, like, your role getting stolen and whatnot, but those are exceptions. In a normal game, Marshal's going to be one of the strongest roles. Prosecutor's also up there. The ability to, I want this person gone, is very useful. And if you know what you're doing, Prosecutor can be very, very good. I don't know if I am in the minority on this next one. I still believe Lookout is the best town investigative in the game, and is definitely top 5. I have it at number 3 for town. Very important TI. The other ways, the ways that Lookout can be faked, like Wildling or Plague Bearer, have caveats with it. DJ, I guess we're playing game while I'm doing this. Live recording so we can play. It's good. In a game with Kaz, as you can see. So I think Lookout, top 3 role, easy. Jailer, as much as thumbnail wise it would look great to put Jailer out of S tier, I still believe Jailer is definitely a top 5 role. It's just a matter, I think there's less smarter Jailers. Let's put it that way. Coven wise, Conjure, the ability to get rid of one role is just way too good. Forever will be too good until something can block it, like a bodyguard. Coven Leader, the ability to change your Coven team up, have defense while waiting. Very, very important. And Ritualist has made itself back into S tier. Ritualist, especially in casual mode, basically changes the meta. You know, if you know there's not a Ritualist, you play the game very differently. And so I think that makes it deserve of S tier. A tier, Seer. The only reason that Seer is not S tier is because a lot of the casual mode game modes have Soul Collector. That really screws up with Seer's information. Tracker, similarly to Lookout, a little more because it's easier to fake Tracker, but Tracker still gets very hard evidence, like Lookout. Mare, getting a mare early is really good. Confirming yourself is always going to be very good. In the Coven side, Witch has probably seen an increase in usage. Because there's probably more witches running around. Cultist. I made sure to put Cultist and Catalyst back on this list. Cultist, I'd say, is A tier. You know, the ability to pick someone, and generally, if it's a smart cultist, they're going to get a good person to change over. Very good. Enchanter is doing the same thing that Soul Collector is, and in casual mode, that, I mean, we're to the meta point. I'm going on 1. We're to the meta point where it's, yeah, it'll suck if this is Enchanter, but we still have to lynch it. That's where we're at. It's really good for Enchanter. And because so many things go on, and it's so rare, I feel like Hexmaster is an A tier because it's always a second win con now. If it's in the game, it's always an opportunity. I shot one. Oh, one asked for it. One did not. One attacked someone. Jester. Similar to the Enchanter situation, right? You know, it sucks that this is Jester, but we have to lynch it. And Vampire. Similar to Cultist. Just even a little better because you have 3 people. 2, right? B tier, Deputy. The only reason that Deputy is not A tier is because how many neutrals have defense, and so Deputy needs to wait longer to shoot. Only reason. Investigator, very strong TI. Their Catalyst. Catalyst can be useful, and it's easy to confirm. But notice I said can be useful. Here comes the... Okay, right. Trickster, probably the best TI, or not TI, TP in the game. Monarch can be situationally really good, but can cause a lot of problems. Cursal, very good. You just have to get to the right people. Potion Master is lost its utility. The reveal situation did not make it work very well. And Poisoner has some really good uses, but it's a higher ceiling role. We are going on the lookout, by the way, if you're curious. Let's go to C tier. Crusader, very standard. Doing what I'm doing right now. I went on 1, I killed the Baker. I'm going on 2, I'm probably killing a Cleric or something. Socialite, seeing some good uses. Kind of similar to Poisoner, it needs a little bit higher ceiling. Cleric, very standard. Vigilante, vigilantes who like are active, good. You attack someone visiting too. Shocking, right? Definitely did not just kill that. Bodyguard has actually seen an increase because it's a very reliable way to kill things. Trapper is seeing an increase because its ability to confirm things. Spy, because a vampire, has seen a huge buff. And until... Staying at 8. Until... Until... Vampire becomes less prevalent, Spy will be very useful because Spy is very easy at finding Vampire. Medusa, even with the roll tier list, Medusa's not seen as useful. Necromancers, there's not as much NKs to not as much NKs for Necromancer to use. Jinx, again, that's just the worst Coven killing you can get. And Executioner, so very similar to Jester and Enchanter, is we just, yeah, it sucks that this might be the Executioner target, but we have to lynch it. Get to D tier. Poor Oracle, man. It's such a cool role and such a cool design. And it's just always seen as fake. Tavern Keeper, getting a little more use because there's more smaller situations. Veteran. We're starting to get Veteran to be a little... I don't know if I put Veteran there. I think I'm actually going to move Veteran up. Veteran's getting better. Veteran's getting better. Sheriff. Standard. Just gets screwed up a lot. Voodoo Master has gone down quite a bit. There is a new Voodoo... Well, it's not new. It's new in terms of me talking about it in tier list. There's a new Voodoo Master strategy where you give the Voodoo Master the book early to get kills, and then you switch off. Gosh. It's very clear that I am on the lookout, guys. Well, there's 5. Sure. Name status effect, cool. And so that might see Voodoo Master get pulled up a little bit, but not right now. Illusionist, it needs a little bit of a buff, unfortunately. Wildling's kind of the same way. It can be really good, but it has problems. Soul Collector also might get up a little bit. It's in D tier. It might be C tier. by the end of the year. I'm going to enter this so that we can get 5. Berserker, again, probably the best neutral killing role, even though it's not neutral killing, but it plays like a neutral killing. Pirate, not as useful because more people are killing pirates like they should. An arsonist, similar to Hexmaster. Arsonist is get flying under the radar. And then we get F tier. Admirer has a hard time finding lovers. Then Coroner, especially with Grace Period. Grace Period really screws up Coroner. Retributionist, again, can't really do a whole lot. Can be useful, very rarely. Amni's Amni. Oh my gosh. They keep on attacking too. Werewolf can be good, but is more... Werewolf and Serial Killer and Shroud just don't show up in casual mode enough for it to bump them up, in my opinion. I killed both neutral epochs. Cool. Dreamweaver's Dreamweaver. Baker's awful. Plague Bearer doesn't... either turns too quickly or doesn't last long enough or dies like the Berserker just did. And then Doomsayer, there's so few people try and jump on Doomsayer. Received 3 Jester tokens. Exist. That is all for this tier list. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again. We'll catch you again for another tier list, probably January, unless like they come up with an update December. If they come up with an update November, December, we'll see you there for some tier list stuff. Otherwise, January 2nd, we'll see a tier list to start off 2026. That's all for me. We'll catch you again next time.